morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing today? I'm really excited to share this positive message with you today. Today, I am going live. That means you guys could chat and connect to me. This message came to me yesterday when I was listening to my pastor share her message for the week. And the message that she shared was faith. I like to call it the power of faith. So, what does the power of faith mean to you? I'm going to share of what that resonated with me yesterday. So, when you think about faith, you think about something that you cannot see, right? So, faith lives in the invisible. You cannot touch it and you cannot see it, right? But with your spiritual awareness and your spiritual consciousness, faith is substance. And think about it, right? In the Bible, it says that we just need faith as small as a mustard seed. As small as a mustard seed. That's not that much faith to have. So how do we strengthen the muscle of faith to help us stay connected to a higher vision of ourselves? I'm going to share three things that I feel will give you the ammunition, will give you the armor to withstand any negativity that is happening in the world around you, and you'll be able to start moving more confidently in the directions of your dreams. So, my first recommendation to strengthen the muscle of faith is belonging to a congregation, belonging to a community of like-minded individuals that we get together on a weekly basis, normally it's a Sunday, and you're able to surrender your problems, surrender your troubles, your misbelief, and connect to your God. So again, I shared this before. My belief is that God is all good, is omnipotent, is here, is there, is everywhere. God is my source of my whole life. Now, if God is a word that feels uncomfortable for you to use, then you could use infinite intelligence, you could use spirit, you could use unconditional love. I've been practicing unity for 13 years, and unity is a non-denominational church, and we welcome all faiths. So whatever religion, whatever philosophy you follow, it does not matter, because I believe that as long as your God represents oneness, it represents peace and joy and togetherness in spirit for the world, then you could be a Buddhist, you could be a Hindu, you could be a Muslim, you could be whatever you want, because God is all good. So, if you don't belong to a church or a synagogue, maybe you could find a group, like a mastermind group, but just somewhere that you could connect with other individuals that have the same level of awareness and commitment to elevate their spiritual identity and really connect to their spiritual gifts. So I highly recommend to seek out a place to worship a place that you could go there, find a mentor, take classes, deepen your understanding about your God. It's just, I feel that not having that will be very challenging to strengthen the muscle of faith, because sometimes, you could be at home and you could pray and you could say, I have faith, but when you're not around a collective consciousness, a group of people that are there for the same cause, right? Which is, of course, to better themselves, to elevate their lives, and to just gain answers on how they could live a much more harmonious life than the life of struggle, of competition, of anger, of resentment, of hate. So, again, seek out a place that you could worship. I go to Unity Church of Christ. My church is in Maywood, New Jersey. We welcome everyone. You could go on the website, unityworldwideministry.org, and just see which one resonates with you. My second recommendation to strengthen the muscle of faith is meditation. Now, meditation has been around for thousands of years, and I made an episode 2 days ago about meditation. Meditation will recondition your mind and your spirit. So it connects you to your higher self, and it fine-tunes your intuition. So your intuition, your spiritual sight, comes from the depths of your being. Meditation helps you to quiet down your internal dialogue. That means that negative chatter that continues to run amok every time you're hoping and you're trying and you're thinking about taking action and doing something new, that internal dialogue is rambling, and it's rambling of all negativity, your past mistakes, your failures, everything that you stopped, that you say you were going to do. So meditation helps you, one, to recondition your mind, to connect to your spirit. At the same time, you're able to live in the present moment. And in that spiritual domain, you're strengthening your faith in who you are. So I believe that if we have faith in ourselves, then we deepen our connection to God, because God, Spirit, already has faith in us. So the more faith that we learn to grow into, then the deeper the connection you're gonna have to your spiritual inheritance and the spiritual identity that will connect you to your higher power, and then the faith will carry you through your trials and tribulations. So I strongly recommend a meditation practice. You could start very slow. I recorded a meditation a couple of days ago. Meditation is the best form of reconditioning the mind. So try it out. Let me know what you think. Last but not least is prayer. Prayer, right? So when you pray, of course, you're praying for something to change. You're in a bad situation. You made a bad mistake. So you're praying to God. Maybe you never even prayed to God, but now you're saying, God, please help me. Okay, so if you come from a place of faith, knowing that when you pray, God will respond. And the only way He responds is by you surrendering to prayer. Meaning, if you're praying for something to shift. And the shift happens in your consciousness, and the shift will happen in your personal reality, right? But in order for that to happen, you pray for something good to occur, meaning you got to get out of the way and then hand it to divine order. Because if you pray hoping for something to change and then you interrupt, right, and you intervene with the divine order that God already has orchestrated in your life, then you're not trusting in God to help you and show His grace. You're interfering. So that's a lack of faith with yourself, and that's a lack of faith with your higher power. So try it out. Pray, but pray from a place of faith, of certainty that what you're praying for is going to manifest, not just for the good of you, but also for the good of everyone that's involved. So my friend, those are my three recommendations. If you like this episode, I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel. You could download the app, and again, you could listen to my messages of awakening to your authentic self. You could also listen to other messages from all different types of genre. So help me spread this message of spirituality, of connectedness in spirit, of joy and love, because just listening to this is raising your vibration. You're operating at a higher frequency, and it's going to benefit the betterment of humanity. So again, comment, like, subscribe, and I thank you so much for tuning in, and I will connect to you soon. Namaste, and have a gorgeous day.